Hi, this is Pihka is my name from our studio in Helsinki. We just had a record out, and this is a second part of our making of series where we open the sessions of the tracks and
see how they were made.
Yeah, what's
because
happening
we don't
in there.
remember it anymore.
Yeah.
We finished the record sometime in summer, in like June, and we absolutely don't remember what is in these tracks.
Okay, so now we have the fourth track called I Exist.
This track was actually composed originally by Henna
Yeah.
for the piano.
Yeah.
And I liked the track so much that I wanted to make a synthesizer version of it with just monophonic synthesizers, meaning synths that play just one track at a time. And so it was sort of like arranged for 4 monophonic synths. I think this one has a bit more because we ended up using a cello as well and some vocals and a kick drum. But otherwise, it's just 4 synthesizers playing off of each other and having like a dialogue. This is actually my favorite track of the record at the moment. So, what does it have?
Yeah, so we have first the mini log. Well then,
Yeah, and this is actually
this is MS-20, MS-20.
Yeah.
We have the third synthesizer, which is Brute.
Mini Brute. I think it's the
Oh
it's
yeah.
actually the modular synth, just used in a really simple way.
Yeah, so.
This is the high
it's
voice.
the high
And you
one.
just solo that?
Yeah. Another layer for the mini log.
Yeah.
So this is like my right hand if I play the piano.
Yeah.
These two together.
Yeah,
and,
this is like really cool.
the MS-20 is the left hand. Yeah, then we have the.
Waldorf.
Yeah,
It's like the bass.
Yeah.
It's not really bassy.
Yeah, it's first doubling the MS-20 from octave lower. But then later it has its own.
Yeah, it becomes the bass.
Yeah.
The bass of the track.
Then we. Okay, then
Cello
comes
is
the
coming
cello.
Like this is a live cello. It was played by Henna's brother Arturi.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We made some
Breathing sounds.
breathings. Yeah.
I think it's just you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in the
Kind
end.
of like starting a vocal, but not actually starting a vocal. Yeah, it gives something extra to the sound.
But yeah, we have 3 tracks of cello actually.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny that we actually recorded the breathing sounds separately.
Yeah.
Because on the opener track of our debut album, Binaries, you can really hear the breathing sounds from the cellist.
Oh yeah.
Arturi also played the cello on that one, and we just left all of those sounds in because it makes for like a really humane sound to it.
Oh, and then we have the piano.
Also have the piano, even though it was like the whole thing was originally written for the piano, but we wanted a layer of piano for this
on top
production.
of it. Yeah, this is.
I think it's not playing much.
Yeah, it's not like part of the original idea of the song. This is just.
No.
I think this is mostly like me going to the piano and trying out something and then just recording immediately.
Yeah. It's actually
there is a bass.
from one point the Waldorf track jumps into the same
Yeah.
bus with the drums, because when the kick drum enters, I wanted the bass to go into the same compressor as the kick drum, because I really wanted them to be like one instrument.
Yeah.
So that the kick only like comes there to supplement the bass.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah. It's a simple song in production, but I really like the way it sounds on the record.
Okay,
Next up.
Oh,
I got the single.
Exponential.
Exponential Potential.
Here.
This thing started out as a jam on the modular synth. This is from the days when we were making a lot of drum and bass tracks. So the tempo was something like 172. But we slowed it down a bit. We slowed the jam a bit down. Modular Echoes, the track is called. Yeah, this is just like a very simple arpeggiated pattern that went into the modular, and I think it was played with rings into beats, I think. Rings is making like this string type of synth sound, digital synth sound, and beats is like a delay for that. It's a very usual modular technique to drive mutable instruments rings into mutable instruments beats. Those are two modules that go well together. So that's basically, I think I wanted to try that. Okay, what is this fuss about? I wanted to try that, and it works. It gave us a pop song.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think that this jam is from somewhere like 2022. So this jam existed for like a year before we even made a song into this.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you're making an album, it's just like you have all these song starters. Because it's good to record everything, even though it doesn't become a song. It's good to record everything still. Because, when you're making a record, then you write a few songs and then go back into that folder of song starters and see if they inspire you, because you don't remember what you did.
Yeah.
Taking a listen to your old material might inspire a lot of new stuff.
Yeah.
Like this. This song came from an old jam. This has this sort of like this 80s vibe to the drums. If you just solo the drums and the bass.
This also had a different bass
Yeah.
first. I don't remember what. It was just long
Yeah.
notes. I
That's
think.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like this long hum.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the drums are sort of like this. There's this 80s gated reverb type of sound to the snare. And I think that this came from, because I also write songs for J-pop, K-pop world. And there was this one lead that I was writing for this Japanese boy band. I was writing this, I think it was like Aha, Take On Me was the reference track.
Yeah.
And me and my friend Dele Ladimeji wanted to write this 80s type of pop song for them, and we did, and it turned out great. But it also sort of like inspired me to like look into that world a little bit more. Like, how would this sort of sound work in like Pihka is my name context?
This was the time we played a lot of Zelda.
Oh yeah, this is we played the Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, so I came up with this
It's great. This really makes the song.
Zelda inspired.
Yeah. It still sounds a bit like Zelda.
Yeah, this is just
Chords.
basic chords.
You can hear the tape hiss of the Not the tape. It's not tape hiss, but the hiss of the. Like it's like
The microphones.
the microphone that we use. It's like this old ribbon microphones that are really really hissy, but still work really well for her piano.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you need to remove some of the hiss, like you need to denoise the hiss a little bit because they are so hissy. But in this case, we just like turned up the volume of the hiss because it worked so well.
Then this piano thing inspired for the lead of the chorus, I think.
I think it's the same. It's like a layer. Yeah.
Yeah. There's some piano.
Yeah, that's actually a plug-in
plug-in.
piano.
Yeah.
I think it's quite cool to use like a combination of
Yeah.
an acoustic piano and a digital piano from the computer.
Okay, then we have some arpeggiators.
Brute and rings.
Oh, I love this one.
That's the modular synth. And while it's been recorded, I think I've been doing something with the filters, like
Yeah, and then we have an MS-20 layer.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Same MIDI is playing
Yeah.
out. If you play them together, yeah, it just sounds really nice. Analog synths is the best thing.
Yes, it is. Okay, then we have guitar. Yeah, this is boat guitar with a very long reverb and shimmer.
So this is how it is played.
Yeah.
I would really like to sometimes use this setup on our gigs as well, to use the Bode electric guitar on the gigs, but yeah, it's gonna happen in the future.
Okay, then we have the vocals.
Something for the person.
You actually came up with that melody, but it was fourth lower. Then I made
was
the
it?
chords, yeah,
Oh.
and then I just took your melody and put it a little higher.
Huh.
Yeah, I think it was something for the person with
okay.
everything, and now it's
Something for the person with everything. Something. Can we keep on
There's also some vocoder in there, layered with the vocoder sound.
yeah.
grinders keep on grinding for the wind to supersede.
Yeah, I think it's. I really like to use our voices like a bit like synthesizers.
Yeah.
I always want to layer some vocoding in there to make it sound like a bit like out of this world, so that it's not just like an I don't just want to use vocals. It always has to be something else.
Yeah, then on the chorus we have
Both of us.
yeah.
Octaves,
Yeah.
and it's just you.
No,
it's
that's
me.
just you, yeah.
Remember the frequency.
Some
But then-
auto tune effects in there.
Yeah, later I think we have my backing vocals here. Yeah, there is.
Remember the frequency.
Can you just play yours?
Heart is the energy. Remember the frequency.
There's also a layer of my vocals in there.
Yeah.
So this is what I often do, like to come up with a big vocal sound. It's like I have the lead in the center, then I have a double of the lead in the very left, triple of the lead in the very right, and then like harmony vocals,
in the middle.
yeah, in the middle, like 25-25. And if there's even more voices, then they're gonna be like somewhere in between like that. And there are a lot of vocals in there. I mean,
Yeah.
there's like many tracks of vocals, 10 or something like that, like 10 vocals layered on top of each other.
Yeah.
And that's not like that much. Sometimes we might have like 16. You don't really hear those as 16 separate vocals. You want to layer your vocals to make the sound bigger or more otherworldly.
Remember the frequency.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
For
That's probably the
Exponential.
most pop track that we've ever
Yeah.
made with Pihka is my name. This is the title track of the album. It's called Caller Unknown. And it started off as a remix of our debut album, Starter Binaries.
Yeah.
We actually originally sort of improvised this bass riff for our shows in summer 2022 in London. And the first time that we performed this song was in Old Blue Last in London. Very legendary and a nice venue. This is the bass riff. Nice.
Yeah, we have 2 layers. Oh,
It's a very subby.
sub-layer.
Need headphones to hear this.
Yeah. And then this.
Yeah. This is all digital. This is all in the box. No analog gear with this bass.
Yeah.
Still sounding very filthy and rough.
Okay, then we have drums.
Kick SSL. Almost distorted kick.
Yeah. And some 909 again for snare.
Yeah, I really like this classic drum machine. Roland 909.
And a clap.
Mm.
Oh, then
909.
we have some hi-hats. 909 again. And a rim shot.
I love the 909 rim shot. And the 808 rim shot as well.
Then we have a clap.
Bit crush clap.
Ooh, that's nice.
Well, then there was this percussion loop that I think this is printed through the tape delay, but without the delay. So it's just the tape.
Yeah.
It gives this crunchy sound. Like this is sometimes what I like to do to give the sound personality or a story. Because if you just do your distortions and effects inside the computer, it doesn't really have a story. Well, it might, but still, it's not the same as actually running your effects through some effects pedals. And like some of these guitar pedals are DIY'd and even like self-stylized.
Yeah.
So they look really like nobody else has these pedals. And it's fun to run our sounds through them because the sounds really have a story after that, much more so than just inside the computer.
Yeah.
Nymphus and Juno.
Oh, what a surprise.
Look, yeah,
Oh yeah, this is the...
the drop. The breakdown actually, leading into the drop.
Yeah, so we have 3 layers for this riff. We have Nymphus.
I think that they are
they are
grouped together, so
Yeah.
they solo at the same time.
Well, Nymphus plus Juno, and then we have this FM layer.
From the MPC.
Sounds horrible alone
Yeah,
with these 2. Makes sense.
yeah. There's like this bell-like ring to the sound with the MPC.
Yeah, helps with the attack.
No.
Okay, then we have some pads. Oh, this is made with an iPad app called Spacecraft.
Spacecraft.
Yeah, I've just recorded my own vocals, actually with the iPad microphone.
Just sang into the iPad microphone.
Yeah.
And, yeah. It's actually quite a nice microphone. Obviously, the sound is really roomy, but so this is just her vocal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sort of hear Henna's vocal tone in there.
Kind of.
But, we really like iPad for applications like this. Like not apps that model some synths. That's easier done with the computer. But stuff that actually utilizes the multi-touch interface of the iPad. Like you can use all of your 10 fingers at the same time to modify the parameters. They couldn't do that with the mouse.
Yeah.
So that's what iPad is really, really good for. And it has some really nice stuff like spacecraft is great and Borderlands granular. It's also great, and sampler is great. Sampler without the E, sampler.
Yeah. Okay, then we have the arpeggio, which is actually the main riff of the song. MS-20 again. And
I think you came up with the riff because like I said, this track started off as a remix for Binaries, and you can actually play the Binaries main riff on top of this, and it works nicely.
Yeah.
But I had this riff on, or was it the other way around? Like I had the original
You had
riff.
the bass riff and the Binaries riff, and then I played this with the piano.
Yeah. So it's sort of like harmonizing.
Yeah.
Like a question answer.
Yeah.
Call recall riff to the original Binaries riff.
Yeah.
And that's what we do on the live version of this track to this day.
Yeah, and then we have the piano playing the same riff.
As the actual acoustic piano
Yeah.
in 2 layers.
Yeah, we have the lower and then octave higher.
And then there's the like a reverse effects with the piano.
Yeah, some of
This is the actual piano, but it's playing reverse. Loving that. We reverse a lot of pianos.
Yeah, then we have the orchestration, which is I think it's the symphony series.
Oh yeah. Native
Because
instruments.
it's,
symphony
multiple.
series. Yeah.
Cellos.
So it's playing the same thing as the bass. This is all inside the box. Nothing is like these instruments are not played for real. This is made with the computer.
Yeah, this is doubling the space.
The bass, the spacey bass.
Yeah.
That beat's
That's
crushed.
it.
Cool.
Okay, then we have the lead vocal saying.
So this is like really heavily vocoded vocals.
Yes.
Step up to the microphone.
This is me, actually.
Pick up the phone.
Very robotified.
Yeah, then at the end there are some harmonies with the vocoder.
And a lot of tremolo.
Yes, this was the time when we fell in love with tremolo effects. We had tremolos even on the master.
Yeah. You can
Sometimes.
put a tremolo effect on the master bass of your song if it sounds good.
That's amazing.
If it sounds good, it's usually good.
Yeah, but this is it.
The vocals, I think that the vocals are recorded with my live gear.
Yeah.
It's actually the gear that I use live.
Yeah, but I think this is it for the second part of our
Making of series.
of. So we'll see you next time.